So my friends, today we are going to travel. Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Do not worry, we are not traveling anywhere, well, at least in the real life. But yeah, I've been waiting for a while now to create this video. But it took me a little bit of time, a little bit of research. I must say that I'm actually a very big movie and TV show geek. Actually, I was considering to make a separate channel about that, but it demands some extra time and at least 1,000 subscribers. Do you get the hint? Yes, but anyway, let's start. The idea of today's video was to help you to get to know the country where I am living at this moment better by means of movies. I have picked up some of the quite famous movies. I think everybody knows them, everybody has seen them. The thing that you might not know about these movies is that some scenes were actually filmed here in Norway. And today I'm going to reveal some of them and also tell you a little bit more about these places so that you can get the idea about it, and maybe when it's allowed and when it's safe you can travel there. Tenet, I guess, is one of those movies that simply blew all of our minds during watching. At least I don't remember any other film that made me think so much as Tenet. But the fact is that actually quite many scenes were filmed in Norway. I mean, we all know that nowadays the technologies for movie makers are so advanced that you don't have to actually travel somewhere, but this wasn't that case. So where we can see Norway in the movie called Tenet. One of the noticeable moments in movies where you can actually see Norway is shooted in Oslo. That's the moment where John David Washington's character is speaking to Robert Pattinson's character about plane accident.
You want to crash a plane, but not from the air. That was so dramatic. I would have run a jet off the taxiway, breach the rear wall, and start fire. Well, how big a plane? That part is a little dramatic.
And we are talking Oslo Opera House, and they are actually standing on Opera House's roof.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Bring some lead-lined gloves. Jesus. It's nuclear. When you're on the tour...
Now let me be your tour guide and give you some facts about this amazing building. The Oslo Opera House is the home of the Norwegian National Opera and Ballet and the National Opera Theatre in Norway. The structure contains 1,100 rooms in a total area of 49,000 square meters. It's the largest cultural building constructed in Norway. The Opera House won the Culture Award at the World Architecture Festival in Barcelona in October 2008 and in 2009 European Union Prize for the Contemporary Architecture.
We all know that in Norway people like mountains, climbing mountains, walking up to the mountains, hiking mountains, but how do you feel about climbing Opera House? Yes, you are actually allowed to do that, and actually you are encouraged to do that. The roof actually angles to the ground level, allowing pedestrians and tourists to walk up on the roof and enjoy the wonderful views of Oslo. Now, this movie I'm going to talk about now has a huge audience. Different kind of ages, starting from kids, ending up with adults. Everybody is caught up in the Harry Potter saga. And yes, some of the frames of Harry Potter movie were actually also filmed in Norway, although we perceive it as a movie that's like 100% so English and should be shooted only in England. More precisely, I'm going to talk about Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. There is one noticeable scene that is actually filmed in Norway. This sixth film of Harry Potter saga, there is a scene where the characters are on the Hogwarts Express going through a snowy landscape. That is actually a scene filmed in Norway. It's Rauma Railway near the village Bjorli.
Unbreakable vow. You sure that's what Snape said?
Positive. Why?
It's just you can't break an unbreakable vow.
The Roma Railway is known as one of Norway's wildest and most beautiful train journeys. The whole trip takes around 1 hour and 40 minutes. The train will take you from beautiful fjords to wild mountains and will run especially slowly through the most spectacular scenery and make photo stops at famous Skilling Bridge and Trollveggen, Europe's highest perpendicular mountain wall. The beautiful emerald green river Roma will follow you right outside the train window.
I'd work that much out for myself, funny enough.
I can't understand. Oh, bloody hell.
The scene was filmed in a museum that is owned by Norway's Railway Club.
The filming, which took place at Bjorli last winter, is, as far as we are aware, the only time that any of Harry Potter series has been filmed outside of the UK.
During the shooting, the crew was staying in a Bjorligard hotel, which unfortunately now is closed. It's not yet released, but it's a highly awaited movie, and it was also partly filmed in Norway. I'm talking Dune. Dune is an upcoming sci-fi movie that has a stardom of actors like Timothée Chalamet, Josh Brolin, Zendaya, Jason Momoa, and I can continue and continue. It is already known that the first part has been filmed in Stadlandet in Norway.
Stad is a municipality in Westland County, and Stadlandet is a peninsula 500 meters above sea level. There is an absolutely spectacular nature in Stadlandet and extremely exotic. I think it is attractive not only for tourists but also for those who are going to make a film.
So obviously I haven't yet seen the movie, I'm still waiting for it patiently. The fact that the first part of the movie was filmed in Norway has already been confirmed, and we can also see that in some of the photos published on different social media and press. And this photo with Timothée Chalamet definitely confirms that. And the exciting thing is that actually Timothée Chalamet was here, and this can be proved by this story that he actually posted on his Instagram. I mean, who else is so excited about this movie? I just can't wait for it! Sometimes I just stand on watching these mountains and think, oh my god, this is Mission Impossible. You must understand where is this going. Yes, I'm talking Mission Impossible. And I'm gonna talk about Mission Impossible: The Fallout. There's a scene where Hunt, portrayed by Tom Cruise, and his villain, portrayed by Henry Cavill, are fighting on a razor-sharp cliff that is around 600 meters high, and it is supposed to be in Himalayan mountains in Kashmir. Actually, this scene was filmed on the famous Preikestolen, or Pulpit Rock, in Norway.
Preikestolen is one of Rogaland County's most visited attractions. Preikestolen has been named one of the world's most spectacular viewing points by both CNN Go and Lonely Planet. It rises 604 meters above the Lysefjord. The cliff was formed during the Ice Age, approximately 10,000 years ago, when the edges of the glacier reached the cliff. The water from the glacier froze in the crevices of the mountain and eventually broke off large angular blocks, which were later carried away by the glacier. This is the cause of the angular shape of the plateau.
So if you feel like going there, and I am surely suggesting you do that, I'm gonna try and do that one day too. I haven't been there yet, but the photos and videos are just incredible. So make sure you are prepared, and I read somewhere that the shortest route up to that place is around 2 hours long. But whatever time it takes, it's surely worth it, because you have this wonderful view to Lysefjord. And it looks like Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible might return to Norway again. Some sources say that he said that he really loves Norway and he will return there. Well, Tom, I can agree with you. I also älskar Norge. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Write down in comments if any of the information I was sharing with you in this video was a surprise to you. Maybe you already knew some of the information I was sharing today. And also write down in comments how did you like this video or anything else related to this video, because you know I'm always answering to your comments. And by the way, make sure you have already subscribed to the channel, press that notification bell in order to stay updated with my future videos. That being said, I love you all, have a nice day, see you next time!